This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the old Ncaa, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Terrapins will kick this deep to begin the game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Ball handed off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Shot right down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. They're now throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, if I'm a defensive coordinator, you can't leave the middle of the field that wide open. Makes it so easy for the quarterback to read and recognize and get the ball out of his hands for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Snap to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. This guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Terrapins will look to convert here on 4th down. Shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
There's a throw underneath to the back. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Terrapins will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Design quarterback run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a quick push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
They try to sneak it for the first. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Handoff heading left. Breaks free. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Looking to scramble. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. Breaks in open space. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of the secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. A tough situation for the offense, third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands, it's Humphreys. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Terrapins bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And this one down about the 10.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
For setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man.
Boy, that was close to a safety. In fact, I thought with that sack, we might see the referee step in there and put the two hands over his head, signaling that it was a safety, but somehow he's at the 1 yard line. Very fortunate to avoid giving up 2 points there.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, he breaks free. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, Chris, nothing can destroy a defense's confidence like giving up a 98-yard touchdown pass. Just when you think you have the offense backed up, and they tag you for 6 from the shadow of their own goal line.
Point after, not great through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Heaves the ball deep down that right side. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First and 10 play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. They avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
First down here for this offense. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. Timeout, Maryland. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The receiver makes the catch. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's 4th down.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll run it to the right side. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for a receiver. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
And they heave it deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Hand off to the back. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Oh, hurdles over the defender.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. That's a design quarterback keeper. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. 1st down, looking to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
He'll take a deep shot. He tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looks left and finds his target there. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. QB keeper all the way. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Across the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Maryland.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback drops back. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
The Buckeyes keep the football on the move. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the route is on.
Hey, it's 1st and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. A deep shot to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds. Pass rush closing in.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Bringing pressure. He's going to pull it down and run. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? 3rd down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the 1st down? So big yards, great awareness, and a 1st down for this offense.
The Terrapins with 1st and 10 here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Going to try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
They'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before getting in enemy territory at the +47.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the wideout goes in motion. How about this on 1st and goal? Great cut, they whiff on him. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Hard-nosed, determined running. It's what you need with goal to go. Get some there. Got to think they're considering it for second.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are 2 different things.
And the kickoff goes out the back of zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. The DB's backing off from the line now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Well, Chris, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's four fingers in the air. Get ready for the fourth coming up. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? On the move now. Looking right. This one caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff to the back. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Look out, room to run here. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Hit just as he throws the ball, and they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this 1st down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for a man deep down the left side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Breaks into the clear. 1st down, looking for more now. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air. Man, it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Play action here on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The receiver grabs it. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And that That kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Past the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Terrapins.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it is incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside, created enough space back to the inside, and there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw again. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch is made down the middle. They'll play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
He escapes the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
Here in the age of the mobile.
Deep shot toward the end zone. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. 7th play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
They'll run it here. He's past the marker and still going. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Maryland.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Grinding away with a running game. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Loss of 6. Second down.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all.
Looking deep down the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back-to-back deep shots. He sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion.
Let's go.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Gain of 1. Now, 4th down.
Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And that play should secure an upset. This is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run. And they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today. Stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks.
Tackle at the 8 after the completion. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. On the move now. And they're out of bounds after a short gain on that run. In hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. First and goal, will try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Wow, I cannot believe they're still out there running the football, but hey, they're competing. I would have probably taken a knee, but these guys are still out there executing. The result's a touchdown as time expires.
This matchup had folks around the country stopping and paying attention. We expected a tough